I'm here. Hold on a minute. Taking a fat sip of water to start the stream. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, I feel like fucking death right now. I don't know what happened. Um, I filmed a video tonight for one of my other accounts and struggled through it. But I'm here. We're making it. We're doing this. I got to get at least an hour in tonight. I, I thought about calling in sick tomorrow. We're still thinking about it. Um, Problem is, I'm off 2 days next week already, and not that I don't have the I'm already off twice next week. Like I said, I just don't want to take that much time off. My mom's coming up. She'll be in town, so that'll be a good fun thing. Um, but all right, we're gonna tough this one out, dude. Um, Overall, um, you know, oh fuck, you know what I just? Oh my god, I completely forgot. I think I might have scheduled an oil delivery tomorrow, so I might have to take off anyway. Fuck, I forgot. The guy was supposed to come tonight. Shit, alright, yeah. I gotta look in whatever. Nah, doesn't fucking pertain to the stream at all. But yeah, so I've been sleeping. I've been trying to sleep this off. I woke up. I feel okay. My voice is still gone. Um but this time of year, the winter, man, you get hit fucking hard. Like, I guess there's a virus going around. It's mine now. Um but yeah, anyway, let's get to it. Like I said before, I was filming a video for one of my other channels tonight, and that was a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun doing it. I'll post it in the community in a little bit, but I decided, like, I do these live streams here. I do all this stuff with you know just talking to you guys. Do you know Gabe Owners or Dicks in My Ass? Somebody asked me to shout them out every single stream. Cheeto, Donald Trump. Um, Excuse me, let me rephrase that. Cheeto Donald Dump it is. But somebody always asks me to shout out gay boners or dicks in my ass every single stream, and I respect it. But you guys are persistent, and I'm all for it. I'll read it every time. I'm so sad. Why are you so sad, Julie? Talk to me. What's going on here? I'm waiting for Botrix to come in here. Do you know? I know where that is. Yeah. I was trying to make sure you didn't get me to say something. Listen, I'm on my toes with this Cheeto Donald Trump. Like, I'll read it out loud too. I don't give a fuck. Will your head grow to fit the hat, you think? I don't think so. It's one of those things I've been hoping it would at some point, but it really hasn't. Have I heard of it? Yeah, I've heard of it. You look like Obama in the dollar store. I get that a lot. I kind of look in the mirror every day and think, wow, I look like our 44th president, Barack Obama. Still 1940s sound. Yeah, Mike, I just don't feel like turning my computer on. Dude, I'm getting a new phone next week. We got winning the Super Bowl. Vincent Kennedy McMahon's here. I'm not saying it, Cheeto. I feel like you're trying to get me to say something else. I already shouted out gay boners for you. Zuber, what's up? Who do I got winning the Super Bowl? I think the Seahawks win the Super Bowl. I don't drink. I don't cuss. I want to ride on the front of the bus. What? I'm not doing it, Cheeto Donald Trump. I already shouted out gay boners for you. I shouted out gay boners and dicks in my ass. I'm worried about what that could be. Your ears make that hat look small. Dude, I get DirecTV with these fucking things. They're huge. Herbie Hancock's here. Save some pussy for the rest of us, JRB goes. Listen, I can't make any promises. Not with this hat on. My man, Vincent K. McMahon, I got you, brother. Fateh, hello from... I know that's the French flag. I don't know what the other one is. I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're saying French Polynesia. I get this question a lot, Mr. Palad, but I'll answer it again. Are you circumcised? Why am I saying answer again? I've never answered it once, but am I circumcised? Yes. Shout out to East motherfucking Oakland. Shout out East Oakland. I've been to Oakland before. Spread your butt cheeks. I'm just not going to do that, Herbie. Cape Horn equals gay porn. I figured. I knew it. You know what? I'll read it one time. My brother is a famous rapper with 20 million followers. Who's your brother? First, appreciate you. Just relax for a second. You go outside or too much snow? It's not that much snow, but if I go outside, it's just fucking freezing cold right now. Prove what? That I can't spread my butt cheeks? Ever get a blumpkin? No. If Joe Biden was 6 inches behind you and Trump was 6 inches in front of you, which way are you moving forward or back? Oh God, I'm not going either way. Right YouTube video. Lauren Collinsworth comes in here and just hits me with a shut up. I'm jacking off looking into your eyes. Thanks, Herbie. You know, that really flatters me, man. Appreciate it. Is your dick as big as your hat? Definitely not. This is compensating big time. How do you drive with all this snow? Um, the roads are pretty clear, Mike. The roads are completely clear. It's just cold as shit now. Thanks for reading them. I can sleep happily now. I got you. I always read the. I'm a big fan of reading the trolls. This is awesome for me. Herbie Hancock goes about to come. All right, man. Wow, you guys are nuts. Lord Collinsworth bitched you? Nah, not really. Doesn't really bother me. Just yeah, Trump is saving the USA. Listen, I'm not getting into politics. Gonna watch the Royal Rumble. 100%. I'm gonna watch the Royal Rumble. I love the Royal. I can't, dude. I don't know what happened to my vocabulary. The Royal Rumble. I'm going to watch it. Just another Jet fan. Ugh, miserable existence. You eat hot dogs for the shape, not the flavor. Listen, man. To each their own. Nice hat. Thanks, man. Um, Comes in every single NFL team. Why are guys gay anyhow? Women have ass too. Yeah, Aussie girl. I don't know. I'm not somebody. I'm not a biology major by any means. But hey, I think you. It's all good. Bang whoever you want. Doesn't bother me. Shout out to Kevin Blowins. Good. Got a big surprise coming, brother. Oh, this is really Vince McMahon, huh? How do you know you're gay at a barbecue? The hot dog tastes like shit. Oh, how do you know you're at a gay barbecue? The hot dog tastes like shit is crazy. As long as my doofus son-in-law doesn't ruin it. He's ruining a lot of things. Is Trump your savior? I feel sorry for you. Mine, personally, no. Somebody's is. I heard food was expensive in America, but you need to get some food. Your head has shrunk. I definitely don't need to get too much food, John. I'm working on losing weight currently. Why is your head so small? Not really a big brain, so my head didn't really grow that much. I think your skull, your cranium is to protect your brain, so it didn't really grow that much. I slap myself with the hot dog before I eat it. That's crazy, dude. Thoughts on the Pakistani grooming gangs in the UK? I don't know anything about that. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Bro, Jets, what about it? You look like you buy oregano from your dealer and say it's the most fire you've ever smoked. Yes, I only smoke oregano. What's the best joke you got? I don't have many good jokes. Fuck, I'm not really a great jokester. I'm kind of somebody in the moment. There's a demon if you say 3 times fast, it appears. How long does it take a black girl to take a shit? I'm a dude. That's no. Oh my god. Was Membu the steal of the draft? Hot take from Patriots fan who is not impressed with Will Campbell so far. I think Membo is very good. Steal the draft is like a little bit much, and I think Will Campbell's been very okay. I think they might have taken him a little too high. Ever since I heard the thing about him with his small arms, I can't stop seeing that. But I think he's been very all right. But I do think Membo has probably been one of the more impressive guys from the draft last year. I'm very impressed with him. Sausages are bigger than hot dogs, just saying. I'll write that down. Why didn't you get the big hat? Dude, Sean, I don't know, man. I made a mistake. I ordered the wrong one. Oregano is good for you, especially when you smoke it and think it's weed. Buddy Mac, what's up? If the Patriots win the Super Bowl, you got to burn that hat. I'm not burning anything. I'm not letting the Patriots ruin my life any more than they already have. I got one. What do you call a belt that's made entirely out of old watches? Oh, God. What is it? A waste of time. Okay. I like that. Haven't showered in days. Cock and ball smell. Yeah, God, I'd probably go take a shower if I were you. What do you call a blonde with pigtails? Blowjob with handlebars. It's crazy. Adana, how are we? Why do lesbians buy dildos? Haven't they already made their choice? Not up for me to, to decide on that one. You know what they say about big hats, right? What do they say? What is the hall? What do you mean? The Jets are fucking gay, A Orange says. Damn. Are you a bottom? Yeah, what? Bro didn't laugh at my joke. I did. I laughed at it because I was afraid. When I don't know why I read it, but I was afraid. I'm trying to read as fast as I can, but a waste of time is pretty good, pretty solid. But dude, I said that because the Patriots have zero chance of winning the Super Bowl. Yeah, listen, I don't think the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. I can't see another one. I can't do it. That's that, bro. Thanks, Frag and Megavolt. Appreciate it. Why can't I give you gifts? I mean, you should be able to. I do have super chats, but hey, listen, I'm not asking for it. I'm not sitting here asking for money. I do this for fun. Are you wearing your dad's hat? Looks big on you, man. Yeah, this is his. He gave it to me. Where do they sell that ridiculous hat? It's a noggin boss hat, Will. No gift button. It should be in the bottom right corner, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe they took it away from me. You want a black dick in your ass? I won't tell anyone. Well, thanks for keeping. Well, thanks for at least saying you wouldn't tell anyone. Raw black ball, but I'm good. Who's the goat in your eye? Flair, Austin, or Hogan? Out of those three, I mean, I think it's tough for me because I think Ric Flair, like the places he did it, all the different towns, and like a guy who's able to travel all over the place and be Ric Flair. Like I think there's something very impressive to that. I think Hulk Hogan revolutionized the business, but I think Ric Flair, the dirty work he did and the places he went where he was the champion everywhere. Give me Ric Flair. Mosquitoes in Africa keep dying from HIV. I did not know that. Wait, what? Hold on. Flay Day, Flay's the way. John Smithy, what's up? Eat crayons while thinking about why I eat crayons. It's a vicious cycle, dude. What do you think about Bill Belichick not getting into the Hall of Fame? That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, Mike. It's these fucking writers that like think they're so high and mighty. I get it. Bill Belichick did some sketchy shit. Like, I'm a Jet fan. I'll be this. I hate Bill Belichick with a passion. I love that he's struggling at North Carolina. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. It's such bullshit. The whole thing. I'm trying to catch up the chat. I apologize, guys. Oh no, BG, what's up? Like and sub, appreciate you. That's the cap I used to hide in when your dad was coming back home early and your mom didn't know. Goated, what's up, man? What's going on? Bill Belichick thing is dumb. All I can do is laugh. Wait, why did 3 people say, oh no? Even the biggest Pats hater thinks that it's insane. Dude, I hate the Patriots. Hate the Patriots with a passion. But the fact that Bill Belichick's not a fucking first ballot Hall of Famer is absolutely insane. Like, it's the classic, like the people that vote people in the Hall of Fame think they're like the second coming of God. Who do you think's the better college basketball team right now, Michigan or Arizona? Ooh, good question. I think, I've been big on Michigan all year. This Arizona team is very good as well. I just think Michigan hits you in so many different ways. I think Michigan's slightly better, but both very good right now. I think I'll lean Michigan though. Let's see. Let me catch up, bro. Your head is tiny. This is like the one motherfucker that didn't vote for Ichiro. Exactly. Was Kane's debut the best of all time? 100% Glassman. Kane's was number 1. I'm trying to catch up. I apologize, guys. Pizza or KFC? Pizza. 100%. Trolls, dude, you are a champ at dealing with us. Dude, 420 Aussie girl. I think it's great. I love when trolls come in here. This is amazing. They make it entertaining. This guy's a master at replying to us. Dude, 420 Aussie girl. I want the trolls. I love it. If you're streaming and you can't handle trolls, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's insane. I do this for the trolls. I think it's hilarious. Keep it up, please. It makes me happy. James Winston Advocate, what's up? The San Jose Sharks dismantled the Canucks 5-2. Yeah, they were dominating tonight. Drop bars? I don't have any bars to drop. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up, guys. Jeez, there's so many fucking people here tonight. You guys are... Flay is a master replier. Bro, chill. It's a joke. What'd you say, Taurus? I didn't see what you said. Bro, your head is tiny. No, it's all right, man. Listen, I got a tiny head because I got a tiny brain. I respect this space. I'm doing what I can, man. How many car batteries would you need to acid melt a 186-pound whole pig? It's for a school project. Jeez. Somebody call the FBI, please. Why is everybody in chat gayer than me? I think that's like mostly the thing that goes on in chat. The NFL only let choir boys in the Hall of Fame. They'd be out of people in it. Yeah. Dude, I mean, listen, O.J. Simpson's in the Hall of Fame, and you're telling me Bill Belichick shouldn't be there because he cheated a little bit? Are you fucking kidding me? It's insane. Bro, Flay, all the gang at school running a flag football league, and I'm a player coach for my team, and I got to cook up a playbook. I like that, Goated. Dude, you got the brains for it. You'll have a great playbook. Shout out Dusty Snatch. All right, shout out Dusty Snatch. Flay is a vacuum cleaner. He sucks and blows at the same time. I could have said your hat is huge. I said your head is tiny. Gross sense of humor. I'm laughing here, Taurus. Jeez, man. Let's see. Let's see. Bro, we could probably fit both our heads in that hat while we kiss. Bro, rhinestone cowboy. I'm not saying we should test it out. I disagree. I understand why people think BB should be in the Hall of Fame. BB is also known cheater who has been caught multiple times and was average without Brady. Yeah, but I mean, he's look at all the Super Bowls he won. He won. I don't know how to cook up flag football playbook. It's low key hella different. A lot of misdirection goaded. I would suggest like some gadget plays, stuff like that, lateral plays and stuff like. Um, I don't know. You'll figure it out. I'm a Jets fan too, bro. Taurus, it's miserable, right? It's horrible. It's a miserable existence. I'm trying to catch up. If I missed your chat, I apologize. Just say it again, guys. I don't mind. I don't mind you like saying stuff twice. Like it doesn't like if I miss it, I apologize. How many babies does it take to paint a wall? It depends how hard you throw them. Jeez. Oh God. Shout out to Constantina Patillon. Did I read that wrong? While you kiss under the hat is crazy. I try to go to Bills Jets game every year this year. I think the league just cheats too hard. I mean, I don't know what you mean by that. I got one slant, bro. Want to knock off Ben Johnson playbook? You can. Somebody asked me, missionary or doggy? You need a little bit of both, man. Why discriminate? What's up with all these gay jokes? I don't know. I have no idea. It's it's just the nature of chat. Is the age gap between Bill Belichick and his girl or the Jets Super Bowl drought longer? Oof. Unfortunately, the Jets Super Bowl drought. Wait. Actually, let me think about that. Yeah, barely. The Jets, I think. Big hat, big dreams. Yes. Big hat, low expectations, I would say. Our team name is the EDP Eagles. Bro, that's crazy. 155,000 people die. NFL players, coaches, all as well worth millions. They go to the throne. I like how this guy's name is Let's Get Political. That's the last thing I want to do. BB would not have won those rings without Brady. For all we know, he wouldn't have any. You're not wrong. Like, I think we learned pretty quickly that Tom Brady was a big proponent to Bill Belichick winning Super Bowls, especially the fact that he went to go coach college, where I think he had a pretty solid roster and they fell apart. Yeah, that's insane, right, Glassman? I was bugging. Shut up, penetrate. Shut up, penetration. Jets, good lord, it's a miserable existence, TJ, but we're here. I think the league just picks who they want, or the owners bet against their own teams. That'd be a pretty good side hustle. Hold on, taking a sip of water. Gotta hydrate a little bit. Have you ever kissed another boy? No. You guys are insane, dude. The questions are always great. Oh, well, to EDP, a cupcake is a cupcake. Right away, Tiger wanted me to shout out Dicks in my ass. Would I? No. I am, listen, I think to each their own. I respect the gay community. I am not a part of it. It's not a real league. It was my friend Eric's idea, and everyone in the front group said we should do it. Now we have 60 people on board. Well, there you go. Who's the cutest man to you? Who's the cutest man? I don't know. Let me think about that. My mom's name is Penetration. Well, that's tough. I think you like boys. Shockwave Steve. Someone goes, Big C goes, nice hat, pussy. Jesus isn't political. No, but I mean, your name is Let's Get Political. I'm not saying what you're saying is political. Your name is literally Let's Get Political. Daniel Craig, what happened? Life hack for you. If you ever run out of toilet paper, oh, come on, I'm not doing that. Normal size hat, he just has a small head. I do. My brain is tiny. My head is also tiny. Would you kiss a 6'3" guy? No, I wouldn't kiss a guy in general. Are you bi? Why are you trying to turn me gay? I swear that hat has got bigger since I last saw it. I think my head's gotten smaller. Shout out Manly Tampoon. Shout out to me because I grow my own. Shout out 420 Aussie Girl. Third the size of a normal head. When you have a small brain like me, your skull doesn't grow that big, so that's what happened. Was the sausage party ending the best ending of all time? I think it was. Why didn't the players on the team with Bill Belichick come out and defend him? I have no idea, Mike. That's a great question. Maybe they just didn't like him. You know what? That would be the best case scenario. Maybe these players hated playing for Bill Belichick. One of the team names was Tucker Watson Finishers. Tucker Watson is the Tucker Watson finisher. Wow, it's a hell of a league. My jaw was dropped then when I watched it. Listen, Glassman, it's visionary. What's the word? It's filmography. It's like it's history, man. What if you and your friend were drunk and he kissed you? Come on, man. It wouldn't happen. Is Jack me off here? He might be. No gays on my YouTube chat will be what? I'm not. I'm not reading that. Scarier than me. Lay off Gabe owners. Dude, Tej, I'm not kissing any guys, man. Again, to each their own. Would I date a trans girl? Probably not. No. I don't even know why I said probably. I would not. No. Edelman went berserk on Twitter. I didn't even see that. Somebody else said that. Do you like shrimp chips? I don't know what shrimp chips are. Did you ever look up if Josh Allen had that first down at Arrowhead Stadium? And what do you think about Brandon Cooks? I think Brandon Cooks, that whole thing is insane. That was absolutely a catch. The Josh Allen thing, I don't remember what you're talking about. How much longer till you oil up? We got about another 15 minutes before we do that. Nice hat. Thanks, man. I don't trust people who drive Kia Souls. In my heart, I know they're evil. People who drive Kia Souls? I think you're onto something. How drunk does one have to be to kiss their bro? I don't know, man. I've never seen it. Why is this guy like so obsessed with me being gay? Like, dude, Jesus Christ. That's one of the worst things about people who are super like there's certain people that are super like into, and I think whatever, teach their own, like do whatever you want, bang whoever you want, I don't care. But like there's so many people who are so obsessed with like turning people gay. Like there's a weird thing in like the community of like Mets fans that do that where like for some ungodly reason there's these people that think like they were calling Juan Soto Juan Binary for a while, and it was like the weirdest shit ever. Like people like that, you guys are the fucking worst. You have a fever? A little bit, but I'm getting down a little bit. Would you ever drive a Prius? I would drive. Listen, I drive almost anything. I'm not a big car guy. Can you give my boy Rory a motivational quote? What kind? Made me laugh. Wait, hold on. Nice hat, man. Of course. What if you and your friend went camping, chili ring? Would you tell anyone? I probably would. Mets fans are maggots. Listen, I'm a diehard Met fan, Big C. I love the Mets. I'm diehard Met fan. A lot of Met fans are really fucking stupid. Like I'm a self-loathing Met fan in terms of like the people around me, because there are so many of them that are just so fucking stupid. Can you come to Boston and hang out with me? No. Your hat is way too big for your head. I know, man. It's just not. It doesn't work. Chiefs didn't have a single penalty called on them in the last AFC Championship compared to 10 on the Bills and 2 that decided the score when it was 1 score. Yeah. I mean, if you think there was no, if you think there wasn't like, the fix wasn't in there, you're out of your mind. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up. If I missed your comment, just say it again. Will, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Shout out to Happy Fokker. You give my boy Rory, Med fans are inbred, my dog. I wouldn't say inbred. I think for the most part, like, there's just a lot of them that are stupid. Big C, who are you a fan of? I'd love to fucking roast your little fan base. Padres fans are so awful. Padre fans are tough. Dude, Padre fans are bad, too. You're not wrong about that. Yo, Flay, guess what? With the Kings win tonight, they are in position to move into third in the division and play. Guess who in the first round? Is it the Ducks? Josh Allen, that tush push in the fourth quarter against the Chiefs in their stadium in the fourth quarter last year. One referee said he had it. The other one said he didn't. Dude, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, the same shit happened in the Patriots Broncos game. I feel like the refs were like giving the Patriots every little fucking break. Would you rather live in the New York City sewer system or live in prison with the normal prison lifestyle, but you don't have anything on your record? Oh, that's a good question. Both not great, BG. I feel like you're almost safer. You're probably safer in prison. Not gonna lie. Yo, account here. What's up, man? Even Abraham Lincoln had a smaller hat than you. You remember this Subway Series in 2011? With, I don't remember it exactly, no. Honestly, I'm kind of excited because we aren't going to win the cup, but beating the Oilers. Oh, it's the Oilers? Oh, I thought it was the Ducks. Um, that would be pretty fucking sweet, though. I guess you guys oh, yeah, that's right. The Kings and the Oilers play like every year. Why don't you like black subscribers on your channel? What are you talking about? Are you a power button? A power button? What am I talking about? Power bottom? No. Whoa, I haven't seen you in a minute. Sand Water, how are we? It was 2009, actually. Well, hell yeah. Shout out Ace in her hole. We've lost to the Oilers 5 years in a row in the first round. That's crazy if you guys line up again. When was your head shrunk? I went to New Orleans a bunch of years ago, and a voodoo witch doctor fucking did that to me. What's the worst sports organization in all of history between the four major American sports, in your opinion? Like the worst franchise? It's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of bad ones. I mean, the Jets are in there. Worst franchise. I mean, I don't think it's crazy to say the Cincinnati Bengals are pretty fucking awful. Um, I don't know. There's a lot. There's one in every sport that's really bad. I think the Sacramento Kings have to be up there. There's a like, I don't know, man. I almost think the Sacramento Kings have to be like the worst. Sports chat is boring as F. Hey, listen, that's what people are talking about. Has it been easier getting your HIV medication now that the government is back? What the fuck, dude? Yo, raindrop. Worst franchise pick for me is the Arizona Cardinals. The Cardinals aren't a bad one. There's just like the reason I say the Bengals is because like other than the one Super Bowl they have, there's just been like a history of fucking bullshit in that organization. I hate the way they've been to 3 Super Bowls though. You're right. Like I forgot I forgot they were in the Super Bowl in the '80s. I completely forgot. And Boomer Esiason won an MVP. Am I an idiot? I completely forgot. Mike's boyfriend was a Bengals fan. Hell yeah. I guess like they have success. Okay, all right. So the Bengals, if we're talking about organizational success, then that's different. I'm looking at like the way an organization's run. Um, Bro has the biggest hat I've ever seen. Hell yeah. Cardinals have only been to one. I'm trying to think. Like, there's got to be like an organization that's worse than like in sports that just hasn't done it. I'll tell you what, the New York Rangers are up there for like the New York Rangers have been around since they're an original 6 hockey team with only 4 Stanley Cups. Like pathetic beyond belief. Like I think they are up there. And the amount of times I just got my first hate comment. Thomas, you're gonna get them all the time, man. It's the internet. Why do they keep saying Ellie De La Cruz wants to go to the Dodgers? Because he's not taking a contract extension. What'd you say, BG? Um, yeah, the Rangers have to be up there because they just like 4 Stanley Cups in whatever I think over almost 100 years of existence is hilariously bad, especially considering their crosstown rivals have the same number, been around for like 60 less years. The Bengals do have a ton of great players. The Bengals, I'm going to scratch the Bengals. I don't even know why I said that. Honestly, it's just because I saw a video recently that, like, at their training camp, like, the players had to pay for, like, cable and shit, which is crazy. Count General, of course I remember you, bro. Shout out Enos. Anus is torn. The Pirates are pretty miserable. The Pirates are, but they had success back in the day. They haven't had success in a very long time, though. They had one little cup of coffee and success, but the Pirates are definitely in that mix. It's been a miserable existence for them. I'm trying to think if there's an organization that like literally doesn't ever succeed. Would you say what Will? Just say would you say this might sound repetitive, but I got a question about if you've seen my video last month because I got great pulls off NBA trading card mystery box. I don't think I saw that, Will, but I'll look for it afterwards. I apologize if I didn't. Anyone know who? I don't know who that is. And if I miss your comment, guys, just say it again, because I'm trying to read, and I read at such a low level. So, is he gay? Hornets are definitely up there. Easily the Hornets, never been to a conference finals, 4 playoff series in 35 years, and their best player in franchise history was barely an all-star. I mean, don't forget, like, the current Hornets are not the same franchise as the old Hornets either. Like, this version of the Hornets is even worse than the old one you're talking about. But I think the Sacramento Kings consistently, have been worse. But when you talk about franchises, technically that's the New Orleans Pelicans now, which you could even put the Pelicans in the conversation that's a terrible organization. Like the old Charlotte Hornets are currently the New Orleans Pelicans. So like I always want to make sure that doesn't get like, if we're talking franchises, look at this hooker awake. I'm up, dude. And the Hornets trade away 3 future greats. They did. But again, go to 2 separate organizations. The Clippers are up there. Yeah, like you can't know the Hornets inherit the old Hornets history. Did they really? Oh yeah, that's true. They retired Del Curry's number. Why did they do that? I forgot. They just Yep. Never mind. Go ahead. You're right. So yeah, it's got to be the Hornets. What about the Angels? I don't think the Angels are in that conversation. Honestly, a lot of bad contracts, but the Angels won a World Series. The current Hornets are the AAU team in the NBA. Yeah, yeah. They literally retired Del Curry's number recently. You're right. They did inherit. I didn't think they inherited all that, but hey, we're talking about the worst organizations in sports. The Coyotes were pretty bad. I mean, other than the one Drew Brees run, the fucking Saints were awful for a long time. The Thrashers were bad. Oh my God, how did I get recommended the racist sports fan from Long Island? Here we go. Vince is back. Why the hell would you wear a Jets hat effing dumpster fire? Because I'm not a fucking pussy and I don't run away from my bad teams. Yeah, and the Cowboys and the Jets and the old Jets suck too. Bro, Jets, man, I hope Sam wins. You and me both. My grandpa likes the Jets. I was wondering if you're a Jets fan as well. I don't know what would have given that away, Edward. Dude, is the hat really big or the head really small? Don't lie. I'm going to let you wonder on that one. Did the Bobcats get mentioned? Well, the Bobcats are the Hornets now. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's where everything gets confused. Doesn't matter. The Saints were a good team for almost 20 years. No, I'm just talking about, like, franchises. Like, they had a good run. The Saints aren't in that conversation anymore. Hope you enjoy the glorified gay club you call City Field this year. See, that's what happens when you talk to somebody on such a low intelligence level like Vince. He spelled City Field Feuld. Wow, like you come in here, you try to talk all this shit, and you can't even spell the word field, my man. God damn, that's the low level of intelligence I deal with some people like Vince here. But hey, man, I can't wait. I love City Field. No mention of the Bears other than '85 and 2008. They were nothing. That's true. The Bears are in there. The Lions definitely are in that conversation. Goated. Other than the fact that the Lions were like pretty good these last couple of years, the Lions have been a terrible franchise. When can we expect a hog reveal? Not anytime soon. He set himself up. Yeah, that was bad. I mean, like even if he like accidentally hit U instead of I, the whole I before E, like I don't know. Some people need to stay in school. What the fuck is on your head? What do you mean? Racist motherfucker calling me low level intelligence. Keep digging your grave. Hard to type when I use the tip of my cock to type. Fair enough. When you say it like that, I get it, Vince. But, making it seem like it's a racist thing when you just can't spell, that's low level intelligence too, my guy. Wasted so many good careers. Oh, big dude, the Lions, like they've had like a couple years of success, and it's really not even that much success. Take off your hat, little perv. I'm good. The Reds are miserable from 1980 on. If the Big Red Machine never existed, they would be worse. Tough one. That hat is funny, man. I like it. Appreciate you, 420. Thank you, thank you. Show your face, coward. Is this not my face? Is my face not in this? Am I not showing my face? Is this not it? Do you use your clit to type? Sometimes. Sometimes when my hands are getting tired. Cleveland, yeah, Cleveland's a bad franchise too. But like, I feel like we're missing one that's like so fucking far and beyond worse. I really think the Rangers might be the worst. I traded a 27 fourth round pick and Nick Muse for Cole Kmet in my Jets rebuild. Mason Taylor wasn't getting it done as a starter. I think Cole Kmet would fit nice. Would you give De La Cruz $400 million? No, I wouldn't give Ellie De La Cruz $400 million. I don't think Ellie De La Cruz's play style is going to age very well. Like, again, I don't think he's playing the right position for one. Like, I think he's an outfielder playing the infield. And, guys who rely on their legs as much as Ellie De La Cruz does do not age well. I think he's a very good player. I think he's phenomenal. Again, I think he should be playing the outfield. I think he's just he's too good of an athlete to be playing the infield, in my opinion. I mean, the Cleveland Browns are probably the worst. Cowboys, I'm from Texas. Mariners fans can eat shit. Wow. Put in your bet now. Pete Alonso will hit 500 home run in Yankee Stadium. You think Pete Alonso's going to... Yeah, Pete Alonso probably will get the 5. I don't know. I don't know if he will. But if he does in Yankee Stadium, that'd be pretty cool. I'm not I know people are still upset about Pete Alonso. I'm not at all. I think it was I think it was time to move on. I don't understand. There's a lot of people who are trying to get who want the Mets to get Yandy Diaz, and that would just be like adding like a diet Pete Alonso. Like I wouldn't. That would make no sense. Oh wow! I just tried to get through that sentence. The reason why I watch wrestling every day is it's my way to escape from reality. Listen, Will, we all need it, man. We all need an escape. This is what I do. When I stream to you guys, this is my escape. If Jim Brown didn't exist, it'd be easily the Browns, but I still think as a kid, I genuinely thought the Browns were real. They were so fucking bad and still are. It's got to be the Browns. Everyone, even, yeah, I mean, the Cleveland Browns are like the epitome of disaster. You're not wrong. Um, Also traded 2027 second round pick, 2028, and Malachi Moore for Trayvon Mulray. Listen, BG, it's all about building a championship. You know what you're doing. Reds won against the A's in 1990 and 5 total championships. Reds aren't a bad organization. The big red machine of the Reds. Yeah, no, you're right. And they've been around for so long, too. You sound like a Charlie Chaplin movie. That's what I'm going for. Cap. Hell yeah, Ellie. Jets equal most garbage NFL team. Thanks, Juan. I think we know. All great Mets reached their milestones there. Tom Seaver's 300 wins, Doc Gooden's no-hitter, and even Darryl Strawberry beat cancer were all in Yankee Stadium. Tom Seaver won his 300th game at Yankee Stadium. Did he really? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, my God. That's amazing. You're totally right. I completely forgot about that. Wait, I was like thinking because I'm like, I know he went to Cincinnati, but I forgot at the end of his career. Yes, good call. Browns trading Baker for a sexual predator and signing him to the biggest contract in NFL history. Not only that, goaded, but the Cleveland Browns ruined the quarterback market forever. Browns may be extremely terrible, but don't forget the fans are one of the most loyal in NFL history. I mean, yeah, but the franchise still sucks. It says more about how bad the franchise is and the people are sticking around. That's why they're loyal. Who would you pick for the Jets' second pick? Ed, I don't know, man. Like, I think Arvell Reese is the easy pick. Um, I'd be looking to trade back if I were the Jets. The problem is there's nobody up there that I think is that desirable that a team would pay a lot. The Jets have a lot of issues, and they need to fill them. But I guess at that stage, Arvell Reese is the guy. What's your favorite ballpark in baseball? I mean, if you don't want to include Citi Field, because obviously I'm going to say Citi Field, like, I'll keep that out of it. I haven't been to a ton of ballparks. I will say Citizens Bank Park in Philly is pretty good. I've heard good things about Pittsburgh. I think Fenway Park's a dump. Dodger Stadium's pretty cool. I've been there. I don't know, man. Like, it's hard for me not to say Citi Field, but I liked Citizens Bank Park a lot. I thought it was a nice park. There's not a lot I've been to. Oh, you know what? San Francisco's a really good one. I think San Francisco might be the best one that I've been to. That's not Citi Field. Anyone want to explain what the fuck this is? You'll figure it out soon enough. Get a quarterback. Got to get one. No, you can't get a quarterback at 2. Absolutely not. Later in the draft, you don't take one at number 2. There's no quarterback worth taking after Fernando Mendoza in the first round. Not a chance. PNC Park, Progressive Field. I'm LA though. Dodger Stadium is overrated. PNC Park. I've heard nothing but good things about PNC. I'm probably going to upload a short of my favorite wrestling figures by ranking them based on articulation, quality, and great ring gear. I respect it. Browns, Hornets, Pelicans, Coyotes, Pirates. I've been to 18 to 30 MLB parks, including the Oakland Coliseum. I'm very upset that I never made it to the Oakland Coliseum, even though it was a fucking dump. Tropicana is great. What's the second best? I mean, let me think about that. Like, I really think Citizens Bank Park was good, man. Like, but obviously, like, I would say Citi Field's my favorite, and I think if you've never been to Citi Field, it's an unbelievable ballpark. Mr. Jet Hat, the consistency is unmatched. I could put this one on. Rogers Center has to be good. Rogers Center looks good. First thing my dad said when he went to PMC Park, sucks that their team is terrible because they have an awesome ballpark. I got to go there one day. Oh, you know who's got an underrated park too? Like, honestly, the White Sox park's not bad at all. Like, I've been there for a game. It's a pretty decent ballpark. It's very small, but easy to navigate. Great food. Someone gave you $200 billion to take a dump on the Jumbotron. Would you do it? 100%. In a heartbeat. There's a dude with like 100K subs doing some live streams and who's about to delete it all. Wait, what do you mean? Delete what? Who's the second best quarterback in the draft? Oh, that's what you're asking? Dude. After after Fernando Mendoza, I don't think there's a quarterback like second. I think you could make the argument for like three guys, all because they're not that good. Fight Night Frank, what's up, man? Progressive is really underrated. You've been Flay? I've not been to Progressive Field, Progressive Park, or whatever it is. I want to go to Coors too. I'd also really want to go to Coors. I have to be real. I'm a Mets fan, but Yankee Stadium is better in my opinion, and I can explain. Go for it, Sammy, because I think that's totally wrong. I've been to Yankee Stadium too. I don't think Yankee Stadium's very good. Talking about a lot of things. I don't know. Truist in Atlanta is pretty awesome. It's simple but very nice. Oh, you know where I just was recently? I was at Chase Field in Arizona, but I was there for a rodeo. I went with my cousin took me. And first of all, I might never go to a rodeo again. Second of all, um, second of all, Chase Field is really nice. Chase Field is beautiful. I forgot about that. Never been for a baseball game though. Trinidad Chambliss. I think I would take a shot on Trinidad Chambliss second, honestly. What do you think about Mark Cuban offering Mendoza $39 million to stay at Indiana to run it back? Fair or not fair? Very fair. And he should do it. Imagine. Chase Field is actually really nice, and I forgot that I was there this year. Dude, I was a fucking wreck there, but it was a great time. There's something on your head. Hi, everyone. How's everyone in their shitty day? We're having a great day here. He's alive, freaking out because he's going to delete his channel. He does music. Why would he do? Why would anybody delete their channel? The Tigers ballpark is cool. It looks cool. But Sammy, I'm not a big fan of Yankee Stadium just because I don't think the concourses are big enough. Feels more like a ballpark rather than a gimmick minor league one. It's way more accessible, and the bar scene and food options are way better. The outside of the stadium is much better, son of Sammy. Like, I agree with you 100% that, like, the pregame and postgame activities that you can do at Yankee Stadium are far better than Citi Field. It's not even close. Inside the building, the concourses are way too narrow. It's like impossible to move around if there's a big crowd. And it just feels like they could have done anything. Like, it's not a very fan friendly ballpark. Like, I love Citi Field because it's very easy. Like, if you're not like in your seat watching the game, you can hang out and have a good time. It's not the same at Yankee Stadium. The outside and inside, every seat is great. Citi Field has a bunch of terrible seats. I don't agree with that with Yankee Stadium either. I've sat in some bad seats there. Plus the Jets fumes. That's true. The worst stadium is the Coliseum in LA. Is it that bad? I think the Jets will draft Ruben Bain Jr. I think Arvell Reese is probably going to end up being the guy. AT&T is considered the best looking ballpark. I was at AT&T, but like there wasn't a game going on when I was there. Like, I walked around. That ballpark is beautiful. I'm watching a 1 hour video on West Coast playbooks right now. There you go. Go to studying up for your fucking playbook for your what's it called? Flag football. You'll figure it out, Goated. I think you're a smart enough person that you're gonna put together a great offense. Best stadium I've been to is the Giants in San Fran or Petco in San Diego. I've heard nothing but good things about Petco too. Never went. Um, I did like Dodger Stadium. Flag football, be serious, LMAO. Everyone talking mad shit plus $500 prize. $500. Have you ever met any famous people? A bunch, Tyga. I've told you, Zach Wilson wingmaned me in Montauk. That's like one of my craziest stories. I spent that weekend. That weekend I was in Montauk. It was Memorial Day. We spent it hanging out with Tyler Cameron. That was insane. I have his I have his number in my phone, but I would never call him or anything. Um, and I didn't know who he was until before we met him. One of our friends who was a girl knew who he was and was like, "Oh my God, you guys know who that guy is?" It was a crazy story. Um, and then I've met a bunch of people. I like I don't even know where to begin. But the Zach Wilson story. Fenway's a dump, by the way. Wrigley's much better from my experience. Dude, Sammy, I'm with you. I think Fenway is the most overrated park. Why is the Jets fans are usually Met fans and Giants are usually Yankees fans? Explain that. I'm from New York. I don't really know. BA, I don't think that's always the case. I think that's kind of like the stereotype, but I don't know. I'm not really sure how that works. It might have something to do with the fact that Jets played at Shea Stadium for a little bit. Like, I don't know, like them just spitballing. I think for the most part, that's not really the truth. Fenway seats are garbage. Horrible. Goated. I hate every single seat points into center field. You're gonna like just trying to watch every pitch, like your neck's gonna hurt by the end of it. I think Fenway Park is the worst. Like I think it's horrendous. Fenway was cool when I went, the history of it, but the seats were too packed. Dude, Derek, I think like the history is cool, like when you walk around, like, and I think like the area around Fenway is cool. When you're actually inside of Fenway Park, there is nothing fun. There is not even one thing about Fenway Park where I'm like, wow, I'm really glad I'm here right now. I think it's just an awful park. The Eagles deserve better. Oh God. But for older ballpark, Wrigley Field is the best. I didn't get a chance to go to Wrigley when I was there, son of Sammy. They were out of town. We did go to a White Sox game, and that ballpark's not terrible. Like I said, it's nice and compact. Great food. They have amazing food there. Fenway tour is better than seeing a game. Exactly, yeah, 100%. How did you meet Gabe Owners and Dixon my ass? You don't want to know. I'm going to the Super Bowl experience in San Francisco, which is an interactive NFL themed park with a lot of activities and autographs and players and photo opportunities. Nice, SGA. Yo, you should film it and make it a video. Wrigley is awesome, just a weird area. I think the Wrigley area is awesome. Like Wrigleyville over there. We spent a day in Wrigleyville, but we didn't. Like I said, the Cubs weren't in town. I love that they have like Sluggers is like a batting cage bar. That just seems like a disaster waiting to happen. We went up there. I Another guffy with a camera and meaningless topics. Wow, Noah. Hey man, just because you're like a faceless fucking little baby YouTube account doesn't mean you gotta come in here and be all angry at me. Next time when you buy tickets to an event, you should use Vivid Seats, which is a really good ticket service. I mean, it's their interactive. SGA, I typically use TickPick. I think TickPick is like the best experience I've had. Um, touch my what the hell? TickPick is probably the best experience I've had. Um, but I think it's to each their own with that. Coors is cool. There's a ton of bars outside with game views from the top. I want to go to Coors so bad. I want to go to Denver really bad. Anyone know if anyone's ever fallen off the Green Monster? I don't think so. Not that I've ever heard of. The Cowboys have a shitty field. Like Will is just a jerk, so he could definitely go. Wow. Eagles just won two. Yeah, they. I don't know why he's saying they deserve better. Imagine you're on your eighth beer and second session in the cages at a Slugger bar, and Zach Wilson walks in. That would be pretty much putting together every cool thing that's ever happened to me. On Vivid Seats, that this place called the Game Center, where you play games and answer trivia questions and get tokens to redeem for tickets. Really, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. That would be a complete night for you, your old wingman. Yeah, my old wingman. You play Arc Raiders? I don't play Arc Raiders, but I've heard nothing but good things. I got to check it out, Frank. My buddies all play it. It's crazy how the Eagles went from one of the biggest poverty franchises to a pretty successful franchise. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. Sauce Gardner or Antonio Cromartie? I think Sauce Gardner was a better Jet. So yeah, I'll go Sauce. Antonio Cromartie had some good years, but he was the secondary corner. Was able to hide a little bit over there. Lambeau is the best venue in sports. I've never been to Lambeau. Definitely a place I want to check out. I think the Green Monster in Boston is stupid. You know what's crazy, Mike? Like, think about how ridiculous it is that in baseball, like, every other sport, every field is exactly the same. Every court, ice. Then in baseball, you have, like, every fucking ballpark has, like, a different crazy thing to it. And in fucking Fenway, you just have this giant wall. Like, it's ridiculous how baseball works. It is kind of insane, but I understand why the monster's there. You know the story behind it, right? Like that the Green Monster's there because the businesses they were breaking like the windows in the businesses behind the left field wall, so they built the fucking monster. Hot take: Luke Kuechly would be the goat. Oh, 100, dude. Luke Kuechly was a stud, but he retired early because he's smart. Floyd, what's up? Minute Maid, the Hill and Center, dude. It's so fucking funny, BG. Like they should not have taken away the Hill and Center Field at Minute Maid. Honestly, it's crazy. It's just crazy how different ballparks are. That's why Aaron Judge is a right field merchant. Aaron Judge hit some monster home runs. I don't think he's one of them, but plenty of people, like Curtis Granderson, made a career out of having a fucking short porch in right field. Listen, it's just hilarious how insane like that every ballpark is different. Every the dimensions like Did you see the MLB The Show cover? I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, cricket has different fields, tennis has different surfaces, football has different surfaces. You're right. I never thought about it like that. The surfaces are different, but like the field, like the dimensions are the same. Like, you're right about that. Tennis has different surfaces. I mean, baseball has different surfaces too. Fucking Tiger Stadium, 420 dead center. I do love it though. It's really cool. No, it is a true thing. Like, it's a cool thing. I think it's a funny niche of baseball that like. But you're right. Like tennis, they play on different. But like that would be like if tennis, like every court was like a different like one court was made out of like no matter where you went, everything was different. Judge would have only had 44 last year instead of 53. Is that like true? Is that like the X home run thing? Like I'll have to look that up. You think the Bengals should draft? I have no idea. I'm not. I don't know anything. I don't know what the Bengals need. I'm sure more than one thing. Go Birds. Oof. Why Red Sox love lefties? Can you say hi to my friend Gay Cox in my ass? Yeah. What a terrible first name for your friend. Holy. Parents must have really fucking wanted to screw him over. Really, Goated? I didn't know that. Every marathon is different course. Okay, yeah, but we're talking like the four major sports. You're right about that. But baseball, it's like a forget it. Are you gay? No. Defense, yeah, oh, you're right. I mean, they were getting cooked this year. The defense, they definitely need defensive help, big time. Are you a pygmy? No. What the fuck is going on with this shit? Oh man, you guys and your questions are hilarious, man. I've seen gay people are very nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything against gay people. You know about the Freemasons? I know a little bit. Like, I don't know a ton. Can we agree no sport should be played in the snow? I think every sport should, every arena, I mean, every stadium that's built, baseball and football, should have a dome on it. Like, I'm sick and tired of the weather determining sporting events. Bengals need Caleb Downs, man. That'd be so perfect. Our front office is going to draft the 1.5 star from Butterscotch State. Quentin, what's up, man? Yeah, I think Caleb Downs is awesome, man. I would love the Jets to get him too. If you could create your own major sports team, what sport, mascot, and city would you be? Sport, mascot, and city. I don't know. I feel like I would try to jump into. I feel like the NFL is where the money's at. I'd probably put the team in St. Louis, and I don't know what the name would be. I don't know. Are you friends with any gay people? I am. One of my college suite mates is gay. Like one of the kids we had a suite with in college. He was gay, or he is gay. Nice kid. Snow is fucking awesome in football. That's real culture. Yeah, but it's ridiculous that it's determining games in the playoffs. If you could play one sport one day professionally, Olympic basketball would be sick. I heard those hats are pretty popular in the homosexual community. Oh man, can you twerk it on stream? If I'll donate. Nope. Oh, if you donate, no. Good analysis, but you know Mike Brown's cheap ass wouldn't sign get Downs. I mean, it's a draft. You're not signing anybody. Learning how to play in the elements is part of the game. Yeah, but it's stupid, goated. It doesn't make it any less dumb. Like the fact that we have the biggest game, the AFC Championship game, being determined by the fact that it's snowing profusely. It's ridiculous. It's dumb. That would be every governor and president for a day. There you go. Will, what's up? Would you get naked on stream for $200? No, that's not enough. $200? Would you get drunk for $50? Hell yeah, I'll get drunk for fucking 10. Not right now, not this second. I got stuff to do tomorrow, but maybe Saturday. Are you on the free Diddy train? No. Fortunately, my dinner was $28. Damn. Won't sign him after Fley. Just like how we held out because we couldn't sign. Wait, what? Oh, I see what you mean. I mean, yeah, you're right. Is your voice like that from smoking? No, I'm actually like kind of sick right now. I don't smoke. Couple moments I've been in the snow. Vibes are off the charts. Yeah, but go to it. It just ruins the game. Many Jets writers and fans point to what if Peyton Manning had come out in 1997. Um, single biggest. I think that's the by a mile the single biggest what if in Jets franchise history. I'm with you on that. I think. Well, I think it's also like what if Vinny Testaverde didn't tear his Achilles. I think that's another one, but I think the Peyton Manning one's a little bit more. Um, yeah, I'd get banned. That's the thing. Who killed JFK? I have no idea. Someone said Geo Smith. We got Bill Parcells that year too. We did. I think that's probably the biggest what if. I think then Vinny Testaverde's Achilles. Same with Aaron Rodgers. Jets would have ruined Peyton. I don't think so, Goda. I mean, the Jets beat the shit out of him that year. Like when he came out, like the Jets beat the fuck out of him in the playoffs. Like in what was that, 2000? Well, not the year he came out. It was 2003, right? Like a couple years after. Am I correct on that timeline? There was one playoff game where the Jets absolutely lit up Peyton Manning. I spun the wrong numbers at the casino, so it cost me money. Ugh. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Imagine Aaron Rodgers with the 2022 Jets defense. I mean, the 2023 one. If he just didn't fucking tear his Achilles. That Jets defense in 23 was unreal. Baseball New Orleans, Man of Wars. A New Orleans baseball team would work. I think that's very fair. I think we're looking at a team in Nashville very, very shortly. Like, I think Major League Baseball in Nashville would make a lot of sense. Do you have an iPhone? I do. Guys, I'm gonna hop off for the night because I do want to go back to sleep. Plus my phone's about to die. I'm not feeling very well. I'll be live again. Have you ever been bit by a dog? I have. I got bit by a dog. Actually, you want to see? Hold on. I forget what hand it was. This one. Dude, I still have the scar right on my hand. You see that? Got bit by a dog. I think, like, right there. Got bit by a dog. It was, I was petting a dog at my friend's house, and, like, the dog just turned around and fucking bit me. Denver needs an MLB team. It's crazy. Guys, have a good night.